Smokin Tobacco's coverage of the 2024 Premium Cigar Association Trade Show is brought to you by Drew Estate, the rebirth of cigars.
Hey everybody, Kevin Acuff with SmokinTobacco.com here at PCA 2024 with coverage brought to you by Drew Estate. I am here at the Apostate Cigars booth with Kendrick Wolstenholme.
Good job.
I get it right? Hey, I got it right. I pre-apologized in case I butchered it. So
you did great.
But hey, this is actually there's a lot of neat stuff going on here. It's like one of the smaller booths here at the show, but definitely not small news coming out of here. This is actually some really cool, very interesting stuff. Just got a history lesson on the brand, so it's really neat how it ties into the to the LDS culture. Yeah. So, Kendrick, how was your show?
It's been great. We love meeting new and existing customers and seeing all of our friends in the industry and other brands, and I mean, the cigar industry is a people industry, and
100%.
we're people, so we're having a great time.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, definitely is good to see. Floor traffic definitely looks like it's up this year, so
yeah.
You know, seems everybody that I've talked to thus far seems happy, including you. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So I understand you have some new introductions to the line here at the show this year.
Yeah, we're adding 2 new blends to kind of complete our lineup. We have the Initiatory and the Deseret, the Liahona, Feathered Serpent, Sword of Laban, and Zarahemla that have been out. And then new for the show this year, shipping to retailers in July or August, are these 2 new blends. The Moroni's Trumpet is going to be the boldest cigar in our lineup. We use a lot of really rich, full tobacco leaves in the blend to kind of be punchy. We thought like a trumpet should be loud, right?
Right.
So we designed the cigar also to be shaped kind of like a trumpet. It's a fat torpedo. It's a 6 1/4 by 56 to be trumpet-like.
Yep.
And we use really bold, rich tobaccos in there. It's got a nice cocoa-y, spicy, creamy profile.
You're definitely speaking my language. That's definitely going to scream like a trumpet for sure.
Yeah, it's a really great blend that really coats the palate in all directions, and a really long finish. You take a puff and you're still tasting it 30 seconds later.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, where are these manufactured?
They're manufactured in the Dominican Republic at Tabacalera Palma by Hochi Blanco.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, really, really great pedigree of
it's a great factory.
Yeah, he knows his stuff. Yeah.
And what's the MSRP on that one?
The MSRP is going to be $20 for the 2 new ones.
Okay.
Our other cigars range in price from $12 to $15.
Okay.
The last 2 blends to cap it off are super premiums.
Very good.
And then next we have the Endowment, which is named after the last Mormon temple ceremony that you do, and we thought it would be a fitting name for the end cap of our lineup. It's our most refined, complex blend. We use a Connecticut Desflorado wrapper on there, which a lot of people aren't familiar with, but it's like a Connecticut that has a little extra because they cut the flower off, so a little more nutrients go into the leaves. Typically with the Connecticut, they leave the flower on to thin the leaves out even more.
Right.
But this one they cut it off and ferment it for extra long. So it's a Connecticut with some
oomph to it. So
yeah.
And that definitely seems to be the way that a lot of the manufacturers are going now is with the Connecticut cigars. Not your grandfather's Connecticut. You know, you can actually have a Connecticut that's mild to medium in strength, but you're getting medium full to full bodied, which is you're getting they're a flavor bomb. Which 10 years ago people would say Connecticut cigar. I'm smoking air. Now it's a Connecticut cigar. It's a flavor bomb.
Yeah, you want to taste it, right?
Yeah, and it's just it's rejuvenating that wrapper, and just there's a lot of good stuff to say about those.
Yeah, we use a Connecticut broadleaf binder underneath it, which adds a nice contrast to the Connecticut. It kind of creates the low end and the high end for the blend, and then the filler is like the mid-range, the complements that contrast really well. You get a different flavor experience with almost every puff. It's
that's really cool. It's like just looking at the blend information here. I mean, you guys definitely did not like, you went after all the resources and went everything high end. Because I mean, the Desperado is still relatively new, not that easy to get a hold of.
Yes.
And Connecticut broadleaf is, I mean, it's in such high demand, it's getting harder and harder and harder to find. And when you do find it, the price is up, which I'm sure that you know. So
yep, if you want to use it, it's yes.
Yeah, it's really cool to see that in a new blend.
Thank you.
So
yeah, we also have some Pennsylvania broadleaf in the filler there as well, which added that extra dimension that we needed to it. So I'm really proud of it. Yeah.
So that's very cool. So I just got to ask, and for our fans that may not be familiar with the brand at all, what inspired the name?
Well, my partner and I grew up in the LDS, aka Mormon religion, and they preach against the use of tobacco. So, you know, by adopting cigars as part of our lifestyle, we become labeled apostates for rejecting, you know, certain things.
Right.
And so we kind of decided to lean into it and call ourselves Apostate Cigars and share our love for premium tobacco in that way.
That's awesome. And guys, I don't know if you guys can see this, but if you actually look at the backdrop here, it's like the logos and everything that goes with the name of each one of these cigars. If you actually look at it, it actually spells apostate. That's actually really high on the cool factor. I mean, I'm a cigar nerd. Everybody knows me as a cigar nerd. But just like the little details like that, I mean, if you don't see everything laid out here together, it doesn't ever really quite register that you guys have done that. But how neat, you know, give the cigar fans like a little bit of an Easter egg there to say, hey, what makes this special?
We're tobacco nerds. We're history nerds. We're just nerds all together. So we wanted to really nerd out with all of this and tell a whole story, you know.
Well, you've definitely done a great job. You know, definitely looking forward to trying these. It looks like the descriptions, the blend, everything says it's going to be good. I'm sure it's going to be.
I'll send you on your way with some goodies. Yeah.
Very, very cool. You know, thank you for having us for a few minutes and taking a few minutes of your trade show to talk to us. You know, it's always nice to get the younger brands out there so our fans can learn all about them and see what you have to offer and definitely experience something different.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Right on. So guys, again, this is Kevin Acuff with SmokinTobacco.com at PCA 2024 with coverage brought to you by Drew Estate. Thanks for watching and have a great day.